Hi, welcome to Trick Up My Sleeve. My name is Elisa. I'm not even sure I'm going to be posting this, but we will see. Oh, you can see the messy desk behind me. I share an office with my husband. I'm in my office right now. I work from home full time. He works in an office but has a desk here as well. So this is where I am right now. So I'll tell you like a little bit about me. I don't know how much background anybody would want. I know that I have learned a lot by watching videos while I've been planning and thinking about having VSG, weight loss surgery. And now I am just about ready to do it. Today I had my last of my 6 monthly appointments with a nutritionist that were required by my insurance. I have done an endoscopy. I had a psych eval. I got a letter of medical necessity from my PCP. And I think that's all that I need. So the next step would be waiting to get insurance approval and then get a surgery date scheduled. So here is a little bit about me. I am 46 years old. I am 5'2", and my high weight, which was the day that I weighed in for the first time at my surgical consult, which was about 7 months ago now, back in October, and now it's April, was 321 pounds. Hard to say that. Hopefully one day when I look back, it will feel like a different person, so saying the number won't feel so strange. But yeah, 5'2", 321 pounds. Really, really big. Really big. Bigger than I ever thought I would be. Bigger than I was when I had either of my 2 children. Like bigger than I ever was 9 months pregnant. That's crazy. Crazy. But it is what it is. Since then, I have lost a little bit of weight. As of this morning, I was 301.5, I think it was, on my scale. At the nutritionist, I was 305. You know, they always never weighs the same, but whatever. It's less than 321, so I guess I should be happy about that, right? I was supposed to have been losing steadily for 6 months. What I actually did was lost 10 pounds the first month, then realized, wait a minute, this is the end of my love affair with food. Let me enjoy it. So then for the next 4 months, I gained a couple pounds each month. And this last month, I was worried that I wouldn't get approved, so I lost a bunch of weight again. So over the total, I lost somewhere around 15, 17 pounds in a weird way. So anyway, the surgery I'm planning to have is the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I will be using Dr. Ward out of Morristown Memorial Hospital in New Jersey. He was not my first choice, not that there's anything wrong with him. I have no reason not to like him, but I originally had found a doctor much closer to my house that I really liked. I liked his whole program, the office, the way it was run. I had heard great things about it from other people. And after one visit there, my insurance declassified the hospital, which is Robert Wood Johnson, as a center of excellence. And I need to use a center of excellence to have it covered. So I had no choice. I had to go to either Morristown or something in Camden, New Jersey, which is about equidistant from my house. Morristown had good reviews. I chose that one. What else? So, you know, I'm about, I don't know, probably less than a month out from surgery. And I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm nervous. Twofold. I'm nervous just having surgery. I'm a mom. I have 2 small kids, and you know, there's a little part of me that's thinking I'm taking some unnecessary risk. But to be honest with you, my 2 kids are a large part of the reason why I want to have this surgery. I'm trying to block that fire extinguisher that for some reason is behind me. I don't know how suave that is, but you know, whatever. See, maybe this will be gone one day. Just terrible. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, my kids are one of the main motivations I have to doing this finally. Like I said, I've struggled my whole life being overweight. I think I was overweight before I can remember. I know that I was on a diet as a 5, 6, 7-year-old maybe. You know, my mom also was overweight. I'm one of 3 children. I was the middle child, and my older sister and my younger brother, neither of them struggled with their weight. They were average, normal size. My brother was actually pretty small for his age always. I was the one, for some reason, that got, you know, the gene, the problem. I don't know if it was nature or nurture or whatever it was, but it was me. My mom tried her best, I think, because she struggled with her weight and she knew what it was to live your life like this. She did everything she could think to try to help me not end up here. And I certainly don't fault her for anything she did. She did the best she knew how to do. I do the best I know how to do with my kids. Am I succeeding? I don't know. My daughter is, oh, let me just, sorry, I had a little notification pop up. My daughter is 7 and starting to show signs of, you know, being too big. And it's a struggle for me. It really, really is. I don't want to talk to her about her weight too much or make her focus on it. At the same time, if I just ignore it, I fear it's just going to get worse and worse. I don't know how to be a good example when here I am at 321 or 5 or 301, whatever. 300 pounds at 5'2", it's not a good example. I have like super arthritis in both of my knees. I feel like I'm 65 a lot of the time. I cannot keep up with them. I also have a 3-year-old little boy who is a ball of energy, who I want nothing more than to be able to run around with him. And I don't want to be the mom that sits on the side, you know. I don't want to be the mom that feels socially awkward going to the PTA meeting because people are going to stare at me while I try to wedge my ass into the seat in the auditorium. You know, I don't want to be the mom that is embarrassing to my kids. And I mean, that's not my motivation to not embarrass my kids, because you know what? I'll probably embarrass them with other ways, my personality or whatever. But I don't want to feel like this. I was starting to feel disabled. What actually pushed me to actually look into the surgery finally, although I had thought about it for a while, was I had hurt my knee last year. I had a torn meniscus, which actually I don't think had anything to do with my weight, oddly enough, but I hobbled around on it for a long time before doing anything about it, because I thought, well, I'm just fat. That's what happens when you're fat. You just hurt, you know. And I didn't think it was like an injury to be fixed, because you can't fix fat, you know, or so I thought. You know, I had dieted over the years many times, but honestly, since having my kids, like I said, my older one is 7 now, I sort of gave up. I just thought, like, well, I'm married now, I have my kids, it's what I always wanted, and I gave up. I used to be a performer. I was a singer and an actor, and I stopped doing that when I had kids, which is another reason why it was easy for me to sort of pack on the weight and not notice, because I wasn't putting myself out there in front of people anymore. Now, I was always heavy, and I performed at, you know, close to this weight. I would say 275, maybe 265, maybe. And it was always hard, and it was always an issue, like the costuming, and, you know, it just complicated matters, but I did it, and I managed. I don't know if I can manage right now. And I would love to, at one point, go back to it when my kids are older and they don't need me so much, and missing bedtime wouldn't be such a... See, now you see junk over there. I'm going to have to tape things like this. Anyway, that's another aspect. You know, am I excited to think that maybe I'll look a lot better? Sure. But the main goal for this is not about what I look like. It's about my health. I don't want to leave my kids without a mom. I don't want to be unable to do anything. I want a different second half of my life, and I feel like this is hopefully going to give me that. I am concerned about, you know, what it's going to be like, if I will lose it and then regain it, like I always have. You know, I have in the past lost up to like 70 pounds at a time, and I always put it back on. Plus, you know, it never was long-term successful. So, you know, I have concerns, but I know this has worked for a lot of people. I feel like it's a drastic thing to cut out 85% of my stomach, but I feel like I'm in a drastic situation. And, you know, I don't think I can think of another way that it could work. So that's the story. Today I had my final nutrition visit. I think I said that. So now I am waiting for a call from my surgeon's office to schedule my surgery. And I think I have like a pre-op appointment I have to go to. I'm hoping to do that within about a month, 6 weeks, depending on schedules. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, they ask you what your goal weight would be. You know, I picked 150 pounds. Do I think I'm ever going to get to 150 pounds? I don't. The intake girl at the first office I went to, not the surgeon's office I'm using, but she seemed to think 150 pounds was like a totally reasonable goal for me within a year and a half. Like, how that's possible, I have no idea. I have not been 150 pounds since probably 7th grade, 11, 12 years old, something like that. I don't know what I will look like or who I would be at 150 pounds. It's exciting. I would love to find out. you know, and to think about that, and to think about how different that, I mean, that's half of me. To think about how different of a person I might be. I mean, I feel like I will be me, the same me. I mean, I'm 46. I'm not 18 years old. I know who I am. I've been through life. I know I'm who I am. But I mean, my daughter said to me the other day, "Mommy, I'm gonna miss your squishy hugs." That's what she was worried about, not having squishy hugs from mom. And I thought, well, I'll probably always be pretty squishy. That's what I told her, which I probably will be. So I don't know. I mean, I hope to document this partly because I think it would just be cool to have to watch for myself. But as I was kind of toying with the idea of doing surgery and learning about it and deciding whether I actually wanted to do it, I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I watched people's journeys, and it taught me a lot. And I think it was really helpful. And it was much more helpful than reading a book or hearing from your surgeon. Like people who actually lived it, people like me, people that went through it just seemed to be more informative for me. I could relate to them. I could understand what they were saying. So maybe I'll put this out there in an effort to help somebody else, to kind of pass along the favor. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I guess that's it for now. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know who would be watching this. I guess people like me. So that's okay. I mean, we're all the same in this. I guess anyone looking into this is the same in a lot of ways. So I guess I will keep you posted. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to sharing my journey with you. Okay, take care. Thanks. Bye.